Hello everybody, I know we're in my car again. I'm sorry if this angle isn't that great, but I thought we could do some planning together today. I'm on my lunch right now and I figured I would take 10 or 15 minutes to do some planning, non-fancy planning, okay? All we need today is our notebook and our bag of colored pens, and I'm just going to organize some of my thoughts. Some of you might be saying, well, that's a little bit too hustly. You're too hard on yourself. You should be taking your break and your lunch. But honestly, when I'm in my office, a lot of the times I'm working through my lunch. I'm still on my computer while I'm kind of eating on the side. And I figured this is actually more of a break for me than staying in my office. On this channel, I talk a lot about going for our goals and dreams and making time in our lives in order to do those tasks to kind of step us forward to the finish line, enjoying the process in between. And as we do this, a lot of times we don't have all the time that we need in order to get everything done. And I say, go ahead and spread it out, make it take a month or several months or even a year, depending on what you're working on. One thing that helps me do that is just making a task list, is writing everything out that is on my mind, that's on my to-do list. And a lot of times I don't carve out the time to do this at home. And sometimes when I'm at home and I have time to work on my tasks, I like to do the things that are on my computer. If it's quiet time, I like to do the things that are harder. And if I'm with my kids, I usually do like design things in Canva. I don't always make the time to write the list. So I thought we could do that together today. I have a lot of different areas that I'm working on. I have YouTube, I have my planners that are coming out, I have my books that I write, I have some marketing that I'm working on, some branding that I'm working on. So it's all kind of jumbled up there. I also like to talk about how our goals are part of our self-care, that this is kind of a gift that we give to ourselves, especially when we're busy working parents or just busy people, maybe taking care of somebody else, maybe working 12 hours a day. This is something that we do on the side for ourselves. And this is my ultimate self-care. I know a lot of people have nighttime routines and spa days, and that's all really great. But this, working on my goals of setting up the Busy Dreamer, this is my thing that lights me up. This is something that brings me so much joy in my life and fulfillment. So as far as self-care goes, writing it down and making a list like this also helps organize my thoughts. It helps me kind of, this is my brain, and it's so simple. It's just a piece of paper that's kind of a brainstorm. But this is a way that I kind of keep sane, because I can say, all right, I don't need to think about it or ruminate on it because I know that it's in this book. Side note, I'm coming out with a goal planner this spring, kind of summertime. And one of the reasons I did that is because I want one place to map out everything. So stay tuned, because if you're a goal-driven and a planner type person, this is going to be for you. So let's get started. I'm just going to show you kind of what I do. It's nothing probably that you haven't heard before. I just have a blank piece of paper and I have my fun pens, and I'm going to write out everything that comes to mind that I have to do. All right, that's pretty much it. I made quite the list. This really helps me kind of see where I'm going. It also helps me see where I've been, because sometimes we get that kind of funnel vision where we think we're not making any progress and I feel like I'm just spinning and I'm not going anywhere. Maybe I'm the only one who does this, but when I keep these lists in these books, I can look back and see what I've crossed off, where I've been, how far I've come. And that helps me right now. It makes me feel like maybe the numbers aren't really showing progress right now with sales or social media, but knowing or seeing your lists and where you've been shows you that you're actually moving forward. One reason I like these, and it's kind of obviously stating this, but the other night I was sitting there and the kids were quietly kind of doing homework, and I thought, okay, I want to work on something, but I'm not really sure where I'm at right now. And I hadn't updated this list recently, so I did kind of scrounge up something to do, but sometimes it's nice to not have to do that, and you just look at it and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this tonight. Not too long ago, when I was talking about writing my books and coming out with that, somebody messaged me and they said, yeah, but how do you know what to do as an author? How do you know what your next steps are? And sometimes we don't know what those steps are. Sometimes we really have to get into the goal in order to really fully develop our lists like this and know where we're going. Sometimes we need to watch other channels and get ideas like that. Sometimes we need to take courses. As far as my book writing went, I took that Publish and Thrive course by Sarah Cannon, and that helped me. Oh my gosh, I probably could fill this whole notebook. That course is available right now, by the way. She's enrolling right now for, I think, another week. She only offers this twice a year. So if you're an author, go check out my affiliate link, because that course is wildly amazing. This sort of thing really does help. It helps keep us on task. It gives us direction, and it helps us move forward with our goals. So that's it. That was just a short and easy planning session. I hope you joined me. Let me know what you're working on. I'd love to talk about that. Let me know if you need help brainstorming. I'm kind of thinking of offering that service. I believe in you. I believe in your dreams. I'm rooting for you. Keep showing up, keep moving forward, and keep enjoying the process. And I'll see you next time. Bye.